basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, DA. Now, Golden State's starting five. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Mooney. And for the Bucks, the big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. Jay Crowder out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And C-Web tonight will most likely see some stout defense. Both of these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Well, think about it, Kevin. I mean, these teams, they do all the little things well in defense. I mean, they're great at helping over and contesting shots. They're locked in.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside Curry. And the pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's not just an incredible scorer. I mean, Curry also prides himself in passing. I mean, especially in finding a wide open team.
Wiggins with the block. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Thompson outside. Latrey doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. You know something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry against Lillard. From deep. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that
time. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Number 20.
Green against Antetokounmpo. No good that time. Great tee that time from Green.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Crowder. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Crowder finds Giannis. And stolen by Wiggins. And the wide open shot from Green. Outside for Curry. Six to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Bucks passing it around. Giannis outside. Here's the drive. Lopez up top. It's Giannis with the drive. Scores off the crossover.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Timeout for Golden State. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Different look here for the Warriors. Gary Payton is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Paul in for Curry. Now here's Paul. Passes to Moody. Back to Paul. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they recover it. Paul can't get that one to fall. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Portis. Crowder, the pass to Lillard. Middleton outside. Lillard right side. There's Portis. No good. That would have tied it. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Payton. Crowder pulls it in. On offense, here are the Bucks. And Lillard gets to Middleton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now, here's Moody. Defended by Crowder. Paul looking over the floor. Shoots over Lillard. And the Warriors miss again. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top, up by 3.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. Jay Crowder out there with Portis. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the point guard position. Pass to Green. Thompson against Middleton. Now here's Paul. Guarded closer from 13, and he hits the jump shot. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Not a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range. Paul is one of them.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Higgins outside. That 3 off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Takes it inside. Green with the block.
An outstanding shot block.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Paul outside. He hits Wiggins at the top of the key. He feeds it to Green. And another basket for Golden State. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Lillard subbed in for Pat Connaughton. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Got that one up quick. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position, which I love how they play. I love how Embiid plays. I see similarities. My man Jokic, I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we were point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what, I'm a fan of all the big fellas. It's like,
you know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Kicks it out to Paul. 1:46 left here in the second.
love how determined Paul is inside.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is underway
in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And they double up Giannis. The wide open look here for Lopez, and the Bucks miss again.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the rim to me. He gets to lay up attempts the shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Middleton on the wing, Giannis. Into the lane to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Beyond the arc. Thompson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Middleton dishes to Lillard. Middleton, a screen on Paul. Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Driving inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length and speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's Curry, kicks it out to Wiggins. No good from outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Giannis. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. We've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead.
That's the end of the first half.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Bucks 6. The Warriors 19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Thompson. And Beasley, here we go. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And the way Thompson keeps his balance, so impressive. I mean, he's able to fend off the defense there.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. He takes it in. Connaughton kicks to Beasley. Out left to the wing. Lopez, no luck. Warriors leading by 18. Wiggins outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Energetic drive by Wiggins. Charging in and drawing a good foul ball shoot.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And at the 78% as a team, pretty solid numbers.
And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Connaughton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder inside. Guarded by Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Portis, who's checked in for Milwaukee.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Connaughton passes to Beasley. Here's Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, this is going dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Golden State.
And amazing to even consider using a box in one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Back to Portis. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
There's the pass to Looney. And he uses the glass on the layup. Looney's got his second basket of the night.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Lopez, no luck.
Just a